咁咧今日係一個係好好天氣啊嘅星期日啦嚇，咁啊今日係12月4號啦，咁仲有20日咧就係到聖誕節嘅啦嚇，咁咧就我哋今日嚟到呢度嘅地方咧就係西九呢個藝術文化公園呢度嚇，咁嚟到係好多人啊嚇，好多攤位喺呢度啊，因為今日咧係呢個渣打咧係有一個即係有一個匯演嘅呢度嚇，有一個係狄更斯啊，佢用咗咧係4個狄更斯嘅故事啊做主題嘅嚇，咁咧就一陣間咧12點半鐘開始咧，咁佢咧一陣間就會有一個係嘉年華嘅嚇，咁佢咧就圍繞住咧咁英國大文豪啦，咁狄更斯嘅4部作品聖誕頌歌啦、孤雛淚、快玉餘生記同埋咧係遠大前程咧，就作為藍本嘅，咁全數咧就11座，有4米高嘅巨型木偶啊，咁就係包括咧就係呢個聖誕頌歌裏邊嗰個守財奴啊史故基。係啦，咁坐咗喺嗰度啦，呢個守財奴就坐咗喺度啦嚇。咁一陣間咧，佢就會開始有400人一齊表演嘅嚇。咁我睇下點樣埋去啊嚇。而家咧就有好多人喺前邊啊。咁佢有好多個呢啲攤位喺度啊嚇！今日天氣好好啊，陽光燦爛啊嚇！啱啱咧就係有一個話劇咧係一個英文嘅話劇啊嚇！咁啱啱係做完嘅。咁我行過去帶大家行過去睇下啦嚇，咁見到咧呢度有好多嘅巨型木偶喺度啊嚇。跟住綠色衫叔叔，跟住下邊見到我哋用嗰個開路，唔好意思，衫叔叔，一定要跟住。咁我哋跟住呢度入去啦嚇。請問媒體係咪都跟住行入去啊？你都等下。我哋轉話去完新加坡轉機去 Bangkok。唔好意思，麻煩你等等，我請同事出嚟。好啊，好啊，好啊。多謝你哋咁睇啦。繼續分享我哋安排有。
你應該咧出邊嗰度咧有一個高台，嗰度有個 media platform，
我哋登記咗㗎啦。
係啊，我知道，我就係想話俾你聽，嗰個位影係最好嘅。你係 media， 你有傳媒嗰個牌，你可以上去嗰度嘅。
OK， 唔該。OK。咁佢咧就 media platform， 我睇下喺邊度嚇。我唔見咗我。呢度。我想上去㗎，媒體嚟㗎，喺呢度。
哦，喺前面嗰度，喺前面嗰度係啊。
啊，旁邊。唔該唔該唔該。哦，咁啊，而家咧就係上到嚟呢個台上面啦，咁啊一陣間咧就係佢哋有一個嘉年華㗎嚇。喂，hello，阿旺旺。嗱，咁咧而家咧就或者翻轉頭咧，先至再帶大家去睇即係嗰啲木偶啦嚇，嗰啲巨型木偶啊嚇。咁啊，嗱，我哋已經係3年啦，聖誕節咧都係好沉悶啦嚇。咁啊，而家開始咧就希望有啲即係生氣啦嚇。咁啊，希望今年嘅聖誕咧係過得開開心心啦嚇。因為有2-3年啦，咁啊，即係我哋聖誕咧係非常之係過得唔開心嘅嚇。咁啊喺我哋倒數嘅時候咧，望過去對面海嘅燈飾啊，都係好暗淡啊嚇。希望今年咧就會好好多嚇。好，我哋而家咧就準備咧係等緊。嗱，我攞翻套咪先嚇。
Hello， 大家好，歡迎大家嚟到渣打藝術嘉年華2022巨型木偶及嘉年華服飾匯演壓軸典禮。我係
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lizzie. Welcome to the Standard Chartered Arts in the Park 2022 Giant Puppet and Dramatic Costume Showcase Finale Ceremony.
由香港青年藝術協會主辦，渣打銀行慈善基金贊助，渣打銀行香港全力策動嘅年度盛事渣打藝術嘉年華，係為期6個月嘅青少年教育計劃，目的係透過藝術為青少年提供學習同埋表演嘅機會，發展寶貴技能，包括創意、團隊合作、解難能力、領導才能同埋自信等等。今年已經係第22年舉行㗎啦。第一屆嘅渣打藝術嘉年華係喺2001年喺赤柱廣場嗰度舉行，當時咧只有幾百名參加者，之後規模不斷擴大，至今已經演變成一個集合3500位青年、香港同埋海外藝術家合力製作嘅香港大型戶外青年藝術節，當中包括巨型木偶匯演、藝術攤位、舞台表演等等嘅精彩內容。由2020年開始，我哋亦都加入咗網上藝趣節目，等小朋友喺屋企都可以發揮創意。
Organised by Hong Kong Youth Arts Foundation, sponsored by Standard Chartered Community Foundation and powered by Standard Chartered Hong Kong. Standard Chartered Arts in the Park is an annual 6-month youth education program aiming to develop young people's life skills such as creativity, teamwork, problem-solving skills, leadership and confidence through the arts. When first launched in 2001, it took place in Stanley Plaza with only hundreds of participants. Since then, the event has grown and expanded into the largest youth arts festival in Hong Kong. Featuring a giant puppet showcase, art stalls and non-stop stage performances created by 3,500 young people, local and overseas artists. We've also presented a series of online arts activities since 2020 to help children get creative at home.
我哋透過舉辦渣打藝術嘉年華，為社區注入正能量，鼓勵大家無論順境逆境都繼續向前，刷新自己，一齊發光。Shine with Hong Kong，為社區注入正能量。渣打藝術嘉年華其中一項慶祝香港特別行政區成立25週年嘅認可活動。
Through organising Standard Chartered Arts in the Park, we have spread positivity in the Hong Kong community. Be it in good times or bad times, we encourage everyone to find new ways to move forward and shine with Hong Kong. And we are so honoured that Standard Chartered Arts in the Park is an accredited event celebrating the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region.
今年大會以英國大文豪狄更斯嘅4部經典作品《聖誕頌歌》《烏初淚》《快玉如生記》以及《遠大前程》為創作藍本，為大家呈現狄更斯的聖誕。故事裡面嘅角色已經嚟到西九文化區藝術公園呢個大舞台，好快大家就可以睇到我哋嘉年華嘅重頭戲——巨型木偶及嘉年華服飾匯演。
This year, our Arts in the Park is inspired by 4 wonderful works by British writer Charles Dickens: A Christmas Carol, Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, and Great Expectations. Coming up very soon will be the highlight of our carnival, the giant puppet and dramatic costume showcase. Without further ado, let's start the ceremony.
而家我哋有請渣打藝術嘉年華2022嘅嘉賓上台。
Please join me in welcoming our guests of Standard Chartered Arts in the Park 2022.
有請渣打銀行亞洲區行政總裁洪丕正先生。
May I invite Mr. Benjamin Hung, CEO of Asia Standard Chartered Bank.
香港青年藝術協會創辦人麥連善女士。
Ms. Lindsay McAllister, founder of Hong Kong Youth Arts Foundation.
西九文化區管理局行政總裁馮程淑儀女士。
Mrs. Betty Fung Ching Suk Yi, CEO of West Kowloon Cultural District Authority.
香港青年藝術協會行政委員會會員 Stephen Eno。Stephen 亦都係渣打香港嘅獨立非執行董事暨董事會主席。
Mr. Stephen Eno, Executive Committee Member from Hong Kong Youth Arts Foundation. Stephen is also the Board Chairman and Independent Non-Executive Director of Standard Chartered Hong Kong.
一眾渣打銀行嘅管理層。
Guests from Standard Chartered Hong Kong: Yiman, John, Stephen, Andrew, Florence, Anthony, Norbert, Gabriel, Jincock, Judy and Cindy.
喂，個個都係被佢吸引咗喎嚇，你個佢。
有請台上咁多位嘉賓影翻一張大合照先。請大家望住大會嘅攝影師。
Please smile for the camera. 3, 2, 1, cheese!
今年大會嘅主題係狄更斯的聖誕，喺萬世歡騰嘅聖誕節，當然唔少得主角 Father Christmas 啦。我哋而家有請 Father Christmas 嘅巨型木偶出場。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the giant puppet of Father Christmas.
Father Christmas 啊！
狄更斯係英國19世紀著名作家，曾經創作多部關注弱勢社群、揭示人情冷暖嘅經典小說。 包括以聖誕節為主題嘅聖誕頌歌作品，透過生活、愛情、失去同埋救贖，提醒我哋珍惜所有，對他人有同情心同愛心，同埋宣揚聖誕嘅精神。
19th century British writer Charles Dickens, known for his intricate tales about the struggles and hardships of life, produced some of the most widely read books of all time, including the famous A Christmas Carol. This tale of life, love, loss, and redemption reminds us to be kind to others and cherish what we have, as well as spreading the spirit of Christmas.
喺匯演正式開始之前，有請幾位主禮嘉賓踏前一步主持儀式。
May we invite our officiating guests to come forward for the finale ceremony of the giant puppet and dramatic costume showcase.
有請台上咁多位嘉賓同 Father Christmas 巨型木偶影翻一張大合照先。大家望住大會嘅攝影師。
Please smile to the camera. 3, 2, 1, cheese!
接住落嚟，我哋有請主禮嘉賓喺我哋數3聲之後，揮一揮手上嘅魔法棒，為各位觀眾送上祝福，以及為巨型木偶及嘉年華服飾匯演壓軸典禮揭開序幕。
Let's wave the magic wands to send out Christmas blessings and count down together to the showcase. After the count of 3, 3, 2, 1!
渣打藝術嘉年華巨型木偶及嘉年華服飾匯演正式開始。
Standard Chartered Arts in the Park, Giant Puppet and Dramatic Costume Showcase now begins!
而家喺台上面就係嚟自台灣嘅巨型木偶製作師謝志明嘅作品，係聖誕頌歌入邊代表現在嘅聖誕精靈 Father Christmas。This
impressive giant puppet was designed and made by professional puppet maker Jimmy Chair from Taiwan.
聖誕節係一年裏面最美好嘅時光之一，世界各地嘅人都以唔同嘅方式慶祝呢個普世歡騰嘅佳節。接住出場嘅有舞蹈表演。觸動心弦的聖誕嘅一班新晉專業舞蹈藝術家，喺編舞家 Ferna 嘅帶領之下，透過呢一隻原創舞蹈，感受聖誕節被歡樂氣氛包圍嘅感覺。
嗱，我哋見到個
Christmas is truly one of the most wonderful times of the year and is celebrated all around the world in many ways. Here's a glimpse of the festive and enchanting season of Christmas, where people come together and embrace each other with love and joy. Christmas Fields is a dance piece performed by the Arts in the Park Emerging Artists Dance Ensemble, a group of young emerging professional dance artists who worked with Verna Ferdinand Brazil.
大家睇下，係由 Unique Design 創作嘅兩位聖誕頌歌裏面嘅角色啊！着住藍色睡衣、戴住睡帽嘅就係嗰位又孤寒又冇同情心嘅主角 Scrooge。而隔離着住紫色西裝、手腳被鐵鏈綁住嘅就係 Scrooge 嘅前生意拍檔 Jacob 嘅鬼魂。就係因為 Jacob 靈計警告 Scrooge， 先會改變到 Scrooge 嘅一生啊！想知道故事嘅發展，記住去睇我陣間有份演出嘅新編劇場《聖誕頌歌》。
Here are 2 costumes created by Unique Design and inspired by A Christmas Carol. The old man wearing a blue nightgown and nightcap is Scrooge, the miserly businessman. Next to him is former business partner Jacob, wearing a purple suit and carrying heavy chains. Though Jacob appears in a single scene, he is pivotal to the plot who acts as a foil to Scrooge. To find out how the story goes, don't miss out on our storytelling performances of A Christmas Carol.
大家望下，嗰邊有啲圓碌碌、彈彈下嘅聖誕波波喎，係咪好可愛呢？呢一套嘉年華服裝係由藝術家劉偉恩帶領基督教香港信義會信愛學校嘅同學仔設計，用咗輕身嘅海綿同埋布製成， 唔單止色彩鮮明，波上面仲整咗啲士的糖、聖誕襪同埋飄雪嘅圖案，即刻令到呢一度充滿聖誕氣氛啊！
Christmas baubles, round and adorable. Look at this bouncy costume by artist Anne Lau and students from ELCHK.
嗱，咁
They love
佢哋會由
Lutheran
左邊咧
schools.
就
It's
離
made
開啦，咁
hollow
就圍
with
住呢個
soft
公
and
園咧係
lightweight
由一個圈
materials
嘅
like。foam
咁
and
我哋就
fabric with their sharp colours and
我哋就企喺
festive
個台
imagery.
度睇啦嚇。
Candy canes,
咁啊，見到咧
Christmas
真係好
stockings
熱鬧嚇，
and
好
snow.
多你睇
I
你睇。
bet they'd look the best as ornaments
Wow.
on a huge Christmas tree.
跟住落嚟出場嘅就係呢一套
好多父母咧都你睇都帶住啲
即
即係小朋友過嚟呢邊睇啊。
吊鐘型嘅裙擺同埋泡泡袖都係19世紀非常之流行嘅設計，運用聖誕嘅經典配色，紅色、綠色同埋金色，再配上金光閃閃嘅優雅蝴蝶結，好似一個巨型嘅聖誕鐘啊！
This professional
好靚
stilt
啊！呢個
costume
聖誕
is
鐘啊！
designed by artist Miko Koo. Bell-shaped ball gowns and balloon sleeves were very popular in the 19th century among the ladies. This costume resembles a giant Christmas bell in its joyous colours of red, green and gold. The bow knots also play an important part in such an elegant and glorious outfit. Don't you agree?
無伴奏合唱團裏面嘅人聲，可以話係其中一種最有力、最富創意嘅樂器。一齊歡迎由香港青年藝術協會嘅無伴奏合唱團 Raw 係由資深歌唱導師呂全恩同埋助理聲樂教練鐘普橋帶領，今年為大家帶嚟改編歌《Come to You》以及聖誕經典金曲串燒《My Dreamy Christmas》。大家記住留意佢哋嘅演出，欣賞佢哋可以唱出豐富又廣闊音域嘅音樂啊！
Next up we have Yav's very own a cappella team, Raw. Led by vocal coach Astrid Louis and assistant vocal coach Christopher Chung. Raw adapts Norwegian singer-songwriter Sigrid's Home to You and My Dreamy Christmas and presents a bright and fun Christmas medley that is sure to put a smile on your face and have you singing along.
接住落嚟，輪到快樂如生嘅人物登場啦！主角大衛高柏飛嘅好朋友米考伯先生係一個好樂觀嘅人，就算遇到挫折都會堅持相信事情總有轉機。巨型木偶藝術家陳思力創作咗呢一隻3米半高嘅充氣大牛，咪睇佢大份啦！其實佢行起上嚟好靈巧，而且熱情親切，想飛撲埋嚟同你哋打招呼㗎。
Coming up next are the characters from David Copperfield. Wilkins McCorber is a friend of David Copperfield. He's an optimistic man who always believes that things will turn up when he's at a low point in his life. Designed and skillfully handcrafted by local artist Paul, this professional, inflatable giant puppet of Mr. McCorber looks so cuddly. Despite its almost 4-meter height, this puppet is very agile. Remember to say hi when he comes to greet you.
跟住出場嘅呢，就有舞蹈表演維多利亞的課室嘅舞蹈員。呢一隻舞係由專業編舞家譚美華帶領2位助理編舞李海賢、黃子怡創作，由一班香港青年藝術協會嘅舞蹈員利用想像力同埋身體力行，精彩咁樣演繹英國維多利亞時期學生上堂嘅各種畫面。
This group of Yaf dancers come from the performance The Victorian Classroom, working with professional dancer Malvina Tam and 2 assistant choreographers Christy Wong and Angel Lee. They created this vibrant, playful piece and bring to life what the Victorian classroom would have been like in Charles Dickens's classic tale, David Copperfield.
大衛高柏飛去也茅夫鎮探朋友嘅時候，遇上咗一場可怕嘅暴風雨，海面波濤洶湧，巨浪仲打爛咗幾隻船添。九龍真光中學嘅學生喺藝術家姜立瑜嘅指導之下，用亞通膠板同埋 EVA 物料製作出船隻乘風破浪嘅嘉年華服裝。 呢班同學仔咁叻，一定可以航行到好安全嘅地方嘅。
When David Copperfield went to Yarmouth to visit a friend, he came across a violent storm. The sea was roaring and the waves broke some ships in half. Guided by local artist Candice Kerr, students from Kowloon True Light School crafted this costume of ships in the wild sea with corrugated plastic board and EVA material. Don't worry, I'm sure they're all excellent sailors who could steer their ships to a safe place.
而接住落嚟出場嘅就係 Kumi 同佢嘅鼓樂團隊，聽住強勁嘅鼓聲，係咪好想一齊跳舞呢？好多謝佢哋喺呢一個週末教識我哋玩非洲鼓啊！
Yeah, next we have Kumi Masanaga and her team of drum jammers. They've been leading our drum jam workshops all weekend long. Let's give them a big cheer.
「藝術家古智恩創作嘅呢一套專業高蹺服飾，完美咁樣呈現咗快玉餘生記入邊大船被海浪衝擊嘅場面啊！頭飾嘅靈感係烏雲閃電，加入咗 LED 燈營造效果，而裙擺就由大量嘅網紗製造出層層海浪。當表演者喐動嘅時候，係咪有種驚濤駭浪嘅感覺呢？
David Copperfield's depiction of the storm is horrifying. If you haven't read the book, this professional stilt costume may give you some hints with its astonishing visual effect. Artist Miko Ku made this costume with the concept of a thunderstorm for the headpiece and fierce waves for the dress. LED light bulbs are used to mimic lightning in dark clouds. For the dress, layers of chiffon and organza fabric create wave-like movement whenever the stilt walker moves.
咦，我哋平時成日用到嘅原子筆同筆記簿，其實喺19世紀嘅時候係仲未有㗎。以前係用羽毛筆同埋羊皮紙嘅。呢一套嘉年華服裝係由藝術家中美美智子指導華德學校嘅學生創作，利用 EVA 物料剪裁拼貼，抽象咁樣表現咗狄更斯嘅半自傳小說《快玉餘生記》。哇，好有創意啊！
In the early 19th century, in Europe, people didn't write with a ballpoint pen or in a notebook. No, they used quill pens made from bird feathers to write on scrolls of paper. Under the guidance of artist Nakomi Michiko, students from Bishop Walsh Primary School handcrafted this costume, presenting Charles Dickens' most popular literature, David Copperfield, in an abstract manner. Awesome idea!
嗱，今日有一個好特別之處啊，就係咧，好多小朋友咧全部咧帶咗個
輪到狄更斯嘅另一本名著《遠大前程》嘅人物登場啦。Miss Havisham 係《遠大前程》入邊其中一個重要嘅角色，雖然好有錢，但係性格怪異。自從被背叛嗰日起，就一直着住婚紗匿埋喺屋企啊。擅長道具製作嘅藝術家鄭伊花用咗1個半月嘅時間創作咗 Miss Havisham 嘅專業巨型大偶，由佢落寞嘅神情、慘白嘅皮膚同埋亂糟糟嘅頭髮就可以睇得出，佢肯定俾愛情傷得好深啊！
Approaching are the characters from another classic story, Great Expectations. This Miss Havisham is one of the main characters. She became cynical and eccentric after being jilted by her fiancé on her wedding day. She wore nothing but her wedding dress ever since then. This professional giant puppet of Miss Havisham was created by prop-making expert Eva Chen. The pale skin, shabby corset wedding gown, and unsettled facial expression portray her character very accurately.
我欣賞嗰兩位玩個狗嗰兩位都玩
被
得好好
配婚呢件事對 Miss Havisham 打擊好大。有一張長台仲原封不動咁樣放住結婚當日嘅蛋糕同埋餐宴用品啊！藝 藝術家黃敏鋭製作出呢一件英式點心架為主題嘅專業嘉年華服裝飾，上面仲有好多唔同嘅糕點，哇！睇到我都有少少肚餓添啊！另一位同時登場嘅係由 Unique Design 創作嘅 Miss Havisham 角色裝扮演員，佢身上就係着住被貝登當日嘅婚紗啊！
Ever since Miss Havisham had been hurt deeply at her wedding, she kept the wedding feast untouched for many years in one of her rooms. Local artist Molly Wong has handcrafted this professional costume resembling an English afternoon tea stand with pastries and teas. I just don't understand. How can they look so delicious when they're made of foam and fabric? On the stage is also another Miss Havisham-themed costume created by Unique Design. This wedding dress is absolutely stunning, in a creepy sort of way. After being jilted on her wedding day, Miss Havisham lived the rest of her life in her wedding dress.
遠大前程嘅主角菲利普嘅家鄉係一片長滿蘆葦草嘅沼澤地。長沙灣天主教小學嘅同學仔喺藝術家溫進史嘅指導之下，利用仿真草製作咗模擬一大片蘆葦嘅嘉年華服飾。男仔同女仔嘅服飾係有唔同嘅設計嘅，喐動嘅時候同時發出沙沙聲，真係好有氣勢啊！
Pip, the protagonist of Great Expectations, is an orphan living in the marsh area. Do you know what grows in the marshy ground? A field of reeds. Local artist Mabel One guided students from Changsha Wan Catholic Primary School to craft this costume of reeds with artificial grass. They even made different designs for the boys and girls. Now listen to the rustling sound of these reeds are making. Isn't it soothing?
Estella 係 Miss Havisham 嘅養女，雖然舉止得體、美若天仙，但佢個性高傲，會對追求者不冷不熱嘅。望見呢一隻由藝術家謝以化同德望學校嘅同學仔一齊創作嘅巨型木偶，就知道 Estella 真係有好多追求者啦。佢着住上流社會之間淑女流行嘅蛋糕裙，擁有白淨嘅肌膚，而且行起上嚟好優雅㗎。
Estella Havisham from Great Expectations has been reimagined in this 4-meter tall puppet by artist Eva Chen and students from Good Hope School. Estella is the adopted daughter of Miss Havisham. She is beautiful and well-mannered, but a little arrogant. She often breaks the hearts of her pursuers. This puppet is operated by 3 people, controlling the movement of body and arms. A warm welcome to this lady, shall we?
跟住落嚟出場嘅係舞蹈表演，觸動心弦的聖誕嘅舞蹈員。呢一隻舞由專業編舞家 Ferna 創作，靈感嚟自遠大前程裏面 Miss Havisham。作品探討因為等待而產生嘅情緒，包括希望、憤怒、接受同埋痛苦。我哋一齊歡迎呢一班舞蹈員啦！
Welcome on stage our group of stunning Yaf dancers who were led by choreographer Werner Verheilen Brazil to create this fantastic piece. Inspired by Miss Havisham from Charles Dickens' Great Expectations, The Emotions of Waiting is a dance piece exploring some of the emotions that come out of waiting, of hoping, of feeling rage, of acceptance, and of bitter recluse.
大家有冇睇過狄更斯嘅《孤初淚》呢？呢一隻4米高嘅專業巨型木偶係由藝術家許宜川創作。一睇佢刷眉刷眼、鬼鬼祟祟咁樣拎住個首飾箱，就認到佢係《孤初淚》入邊嘅盜竊集團頭目費金啦。呢一隻巨型木偶用咗多層次嘅服裝增加立體感，首飾箱仲可以打開合埋咁樣嘅喎，啲細節實在係好用心設計啊！
Have you ever read Dickens' Oliver Twist? Professional puppet maker Hui Chun, who used to be a stage costume designer, has brought us his giant puppet of master criminal Fagin from the novel Oliver Twist. His He's holding a jewellery box filled with stolen goods and wearing the look of a cunning man. A lot of effort has been put into designing this puppet's facial expression and layered clothing. What do you think? Has it captured Fagin's personality perfectly?
按照故事《孤雛淚》入邊對倫敦市集嘅描寫，藝術家廖嘉怡創作咗一套令人驚豔嘅花香果檔小販嘅專業嘉年華服裝，有繽紛花朵、巨型水果，仲有一個坐喺木箱上面叫賣嘅小販。大家有冇留意到嗰對坐喺度嘅腳，其實係利用錯視效果製作嘅假腳嚟嘅呢？夠晒生動有趣啦！而同時登場嘅仲有費金角色嘅裝扮演員，唔知道佢係咪想喺市集裏面偷嘢呢？大家小心啲啊！
This professional costume made by artist Kiwi Liu represents a fruit and flower seller from the 19th century London's market. Next to his goods, the seller is sitting on top of a wooden crate. Oh wait, or is he? If you pay attention, you'll see that fake legs were actually used to create an optical illusion. What a fun idea! Oh look, and it's Fagin, the cunning thief. Be careful everyone, he may be trying to steal in the market.
紅磚屋係維多利亞時期最興盛嘅建築風格。跟住出場嘅呢一套專業嘉年華服飾叫做移動的紅磚牆，係由藝術家黃家豪用咗1個月做成嘅。頭飾部分模擬咗屋頂同埋煙囱，身體咧就好似4面紅磚牆。同時登場嘅仲有由藝術家古智恩創作，以 Oliver 去書店嗰度作為靈感嘅嘉年華服裝。斜孭袋係抽象嘅螺旋圖書櫃，手袖同褲腳都有加入書頁設計。鮮紅色嘅大領跟蝴蝶結就代表咗佢嘅堅毅精神啦。
Red brick architecture was everywhere during the Victorian era. Artist Matthew Ho is bringing us all back in time today by displaying this professional costume called the Brick Wall in Motion. One evening, Oliver went to a bookshop for Mr. Brownlow, who had helped him escape the gang of thieves. Artist Miko Ku's professional costume was inspired by this very scene.
孤雛淚呢個故事入邊嘅盜竊集團偷咗好多金雕同埋銀包。Oliver 一開頭仲以為佢哋係製造商嚟添。藝術家中美地之子帶領咗元朗朗屏村惠州學校嘅學生，運用亞通膠板、EVA 物料同埋塑膠彩，製作出好似一隻舊式陀錶嘅嘉年華服裝，表面金碧輝煌、閃閃發光，一定好貴族嘅啫。
The gang of young thieves has stolen many gold watches and wallets that little Oliver Twist thought were handmade for sale. If you wonder what pocket watches from the Victorian era look like, just look at this costume by artist Nako Michiko and students from YLLPE Waichao School. Made out of corrugated plastic board, EVA material and painted with acrylic. Whoever puts this costume on will instantly become a walking expensive gold watch.
接住落嚟，我哋歡迎一班舞蹈表演《我們只是孩子》嘅舞蹈員。作品由專業編舞家黃海瑩創作，靈感嚟自《孤雛淚》故事裏面曲折而巧妙嘅情節。作品有時激動人心，有時悲慘，有時溫柔，有時仲令人眼前一亮。一齊同呢班小朋友揮揮手打招呼啦！
Choreographed by Dan Wong and performed by a group of Yap dancers. We Are Only Children is a dance piece inspired by Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist. Full of ingenious plot twists, at times thrilling, tragic, tender, and sharp-eyed. Oliver Twist is among Dickens' most enduring classics. 孤雛淚嘅小主角 Oliver 喺孤兒院
長大，之後被送去濟貧院同埋棺材鋪受盡委屈，但係出閘咗之後又遇上盜竊集團，好慘啊！藝術家謝志明同順德聯誼會嘅譚伯苑中學嘅學生製作咗 Oliver 嘅巨型木偶。雖然佢將近4米高，但係托高懸空咗之後，視覺上又覺得佢真係一個身材細小嘅小朋友喎，真係設計得好用心啊！
Which Dickensian character is an innocent orphan who's tossed around by the workhouse, coffin shop, and even encountering a gang of thieves? Yes, you got it, it's Oliver Twist. This 4-meter tall puppet of Oliver was crafted by students from STFA, Tampak New College, under the guidance of artist Jimmy Chen. They used fiberglass, EVA, and fabric as materials, completing the retro look with acrylic paints. It looks straight out of a book illustration.
喺聖誕頌歌故事裏面，有3隻唔同嘅聖誕精靈喺聖誕節前夕拜訪咗 Scrooge。我哋而家都邀請咗過去同埋現在嘅聖誕精靈嚟到我哋會場啊！由 Unique Design 創作，過去嘅聖誕精靈身穿白色裙，頭戴後冠同埋拎住魔法杖，而現在嘅聖誕精靈呢，就着住一條有巨型紅色聖誕花嘅裙，真係好有節日嘅感覺啊！
In A Christmas Carol, Scrooge was visited by 3 spirits of Christmas on Christmas Eve. Today, the spirits of Christmas past and present have come to the art park. Created by unique design, the spirit of Christmas past is wearing a white dress, a crown and a magic wand. And the spirit of Christmas present is wearing a red dress that resembles a giant festive Christmas flower.
講到聖誕節，又點少得薑餅人呢？甜甜地，好好味。咦，仲識行識走㗎噃！原來呢一隻咁得意嘅薑餅人係由藝術家曾建安用咗大約1個月嘅時間製作嘅專業嘉年華服裝。材料就梗係唔係薑餅啦，係由海綿、布料同埋 LED 燈製成嘅。
Do you like it?
登場嘅仲有 Unique Design 創作2個分別係紅色同埋綠色，非常之可愛嘅聖誕波。大家如果一陣間喺場內見到佢哋，記住一齊影張相啊！
Do you like eating gingerbread men at Christmas? Well, maybe don't go after this one, because it'll run away for sure. This traditional Christmas delicacy has been made in the form of a professional costume by local artist Tang Kin On. A whole month was spent crafting this costume with foam, fabric, and LED lighting. Do you find it cute and sweet? Christmas decorations always bring on the holiday cheer, don't they? Just take a look at these 2 green and red Christmas baubles created by Unique Design. How cute are they? Don't forget to capture Insta-friendly festive moments with them when they later on stroll around the park.
咦，大家睇下，嗰邊有一班着住紅色裙嘅舞蹈員喎，佢哋係舞蹈表演人群中獨自一人嘅舞蹈員。呢一隻舞由專業編舞家黎德威以及助理編舞蕭佩琪編舞，靈感取材自聖誕頌歌主角 Scrooge 嘅驚奇經歷。
Led by choreographer Lai Tak Wai and assistant choreographer Alice Yu, a group of talented Yap dancers proudly present the next dance piece, Alone in a Crowd. This work is inspired by Scrooge, the iconic character from A Christmas Carol. Initially an outsider in society and a victim to his own self-inflicted loneliness, Scrooge comes to realize that a life led in isolation and without meaningful relationships is not a good life after all. Sometimes the smallest gestures of kindness, reaching out to someone or lending a shoulder to lean on, can go a long way.
而壓軸出場嘅係由藝術家陳思力本人操作嘅專業巨型木偶，聖誕頌歌嘅主角孤寒財主 Scrooge。平時創作一隻木偶係要由人手畫草圖開始，但係隨住科技進步，而家已經可以用全電腦 3D 繪圖設計，令呢隻大偶有細緻嘅面部表情同還原角色嘅老態之餘，仲有助揾出正確嘅支撐點。唔好睇佢頭重腳輕啊，其實係好穩陣㗎。大家睇下台上面呢，仲有另一位 Scrooge 喎，我 我哋係參照陳思力嘅作品製造出嚟㗎，係咪好似兩兄弟咁樣呢？
Last but not least, let's welcome artist Paul Chan and his professional giant puppet of the stingy old man Scrooge from A Christmas Carol. Thanks to modern technology, artists can now design puppets with a 3D modeling software. It helps to find the point of support for the puppet accurately and make detailed facial expressions more easily. Look at him slouching in his striped pajamas. Definitely a character brought to life. Have you noticed that there's another Scrooge on the stage? And they look like twins. That's because he's inspired by Paul's giant puppet of Scrooge.
好，而家我哋有請在場咁多位嘉賓擰轉身，我哋咧會同觀眾一齊，同埋同 Scrooge 一齊影張大合照㗎。
咁啊好啦，咁就170位呢個設計師咧就係即係以呢個狄更斯啦呢幾部。
Okay, everyone, let's take a group photo with Scrooge and our guests on stage. Ready? 3, 2, 1, cheese!
有400位嘅學生就表演啦，咁佢哋就而家咧就係喺度做一個嘉年華啦，咁係還有呢個公園咧係遊一週嘅嚇，好啦，咁今日咧我哋就帶大家嚟呢度咧就熱鬧一下啦嚇，喺聖誕嘅前夕啦，
今日嘅巨型木偶及嘉年華復式匯演已經嚟到尾聲啦，真係好精彩啊！再次多謝各位嘉賓、傳媒朋友同埋現場嘅朋友。
The fabulous showcase has come to an end. Please give a big hand to all the performers and dancers. Thank you all for joining the Standard Chartered Arts in the Park 2022.
亦都多謝啦嚇，
各位嘉賓可以去台下欣賞其他渣打藝術嘉年華嘅精彩節目。祝大家週末愉快，同家人朋友玩得開心盡興。
Please enjoy the rest of our magnificent art program in the park. Wish you a fun-filled weekend with your family and
我今日咧
friends.
就帶大家咧喺呢度就欣賞一個
我哋
熱鬧嘅
下年再見。
See you next year. Bye bye.
嗱好啦，咁我喺呢度嘅叫帶大家嚟睇過咧一場咁熱鬧嘅呢個表演啦。咁係為呢個聖誕節啦，係做一個。
大家好，歡迎大家嚟到1年1度由香港青年藝術協會主辦嘅渣打藝趣嘉年華2022。我係 Tierney， 今日好高興喺度同大家見面。
Welcome to the Hong Kong
嗱，咁我哋就
Foundation
喺呢度就同大家咧就講聲再見啦嚇。今日一個好熱鬧嘅
My name is Amelia. We are very
星期
excited
日
to be here
同大家
today,
喺呢
and
度
most
度
importantly,
過咗
we
一
are
個
thrilled to see all of you.
咁仲有好多朋友咧係繼續咧會喺呢度玩呢啲即係
22週年啦。今年
仲有好多個 booth 嚇，好多朋友咧係繼續喺呢度就享受今日一個咁熱鬧嘅節目啦。好啦，多謝大家啦。嗱，我哋見到咧好多家長咧就帶住啲小朋友就嚟呢度嘅嚇。咁我哋亦都就真係就一個即係英國一個大文豪啦狄更斯嘅著作啦。咁我哋就可以即係教啲小朋友去睇下呢幾部即係咁出名嘅著作啦嚇。好啦，多謝大家先啦。OK，拜拜。